The question of who bears responsibility for the illegalities persisting in Nigeria's political space takes center stage at the Federal University, Lokoja, as the institution holds its 45th inaugural lecture.
As one of Nigeria's respected voices,
the event brings together representatives from various sectors of the society at the institution.
And an unwavering commitment to excellence.
Setting the tone for the lecture, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Gbenga Ibileye, takes a closer look at the country's political space, especially the factors that allow impunity and institutional weaknesses to persist.
Illegality persists, that it has moved in, paid no rent, signed no lease, and yet has somehow never been served an eviction notice. One begins to wonder who keeps renewing the tenancy. One begins to wonder indeed whether the landlord and the tenant have ever troubled to meet, or whether they are, on closer inspection, the same person.
It's a good place for the keynote speaker and Dean of the Faculty of Arts at the institution, Professor Suberu Abdulrahman, to start. He takes the audience through the historical roots of what he describes as a culture of illegalities and how certain practices have created an environment where impunity thrives.
Political illegalities often emerge not merely from individuals, but from institutional cultures and reward impunity. Wateraundry maintains that colonialism systematically distorted African political development by subordinating indigenous institutions to imperial interests. The amalgamation of northern and southern protectorates in 1914 further complicated governance by creating a political entity characterized by profound ethnic, religious, and regional diversity without corresponding nation-building mechanism. Political competition gradually assumed ethnic rather than ideological dimension. Patronage politics, abuse of public resources, constitutional violation, and selective enforcement of the law. Rather than strengthening democratic institutions, sections of the political elite have often weakened them whenever institutional independence appears to threaten partisan interests.
He also proposes measures aimed at strengthening institutions that promote accountability.
If political illegalities are historically constructed, they can also be historically dismantled. The foundation of every democratic society is constitutional supremacy. Neither individuals nor institutions should be above the Constitution. Government at all levels must demonstrate unwavering commitment to obeying court judgments, respecting constitutional limits, and ensuring that executive decision never supersede legal authority.
For the Federal University, Lokoja, the inaugural lecture goes beyond academic tradition as it opens another space for critical reflection on the country's political history, the strength of its institutions, and the responsibility required to build a more accountable and democratic system.